Up Sun Raes? Welcome back to the channel. It's Ray. If you're new here, welcome. As you can see by the title, I'm going to share with you my holiday gift guide that won't break the bank. So I believe everything that I'm going to list today is going to be probably $50 or less. I've tried to keep my list under $50, and I also tried to make everything pretty much unisex except for probably the last thing that I'm going to mention. But again, it could be unisex too, depending on which item that you get. So I am going to be showing the items here. I don't have them all in my possession, but I will be linking them here so you can see what I'm talking about or give you an idea of what I'm talking about. So these are things that I'm interested in picking up for someone if I haven't already done it, or I'm interested in picking up for myself. So it's okay to buy for yourself for the holidays too. But if for some reason you have to buy for someone and you're just not sure what to get, you're having difficulty coming up with ideas, hopefully this will help you. Hopefully you can pick up some of these items. If you cannot, hopefully it will spark some creativity for you to maybe think of something similar or better or different or whatever. Anyway, the first thing that I am going to be picking up this year, and I think would be a good gift for you to pick up as well too, is a cookbook. The particular cookbook that I'm going to be picking up is called The Best of Both Worlds. This cookbook is a collaboration between two cooks on YouTube. One is Mr. Make It Happen. Shout out to my subscriber who told me about him. And Cooking and Grilling with AB, I believe it is. I'll link the book here. They just collabed on a cookbook. Both of their channels are good. I have tried Mr. Make It Happen's recipes. I like them. I think I tried one of Cooking and Grilling with AB's recipes, and it was good. I haven't tried as many of his, but with this cookbook, I'm hoping that it will stay, you know how stuff is outside out of mind, so you kind of, when it's time to cook, you really don't think to go get your computer, pull up their YouTube and all that kind of stuff, or turn it on TV or whatever. But the cookbook I'm going to put on in my little stand on my countertop, so hopefully that will spark me to want to see it every day and open up and use some of their recipes. So if you have a cook in your family and you're thinking, what can I get them? You know, you pull names or whatever, and you're thinking, what do I get them? A cookbook is always good. If you have someone in your family who is getting out on their own, just starting to have to cook for themselves and things like that, a cookbook is always a good option to get for the beginning cook or an experienced cook who may want to try some new recipes for different occasions and stuff like that. So that is a good idea. That is something I'm going to be picking up this season, and I hope you will too. Now, the second thing I'm going to be picking up is a sleep mask. Okay guys, I know y'all like, what? This is what it looks like right here. So if you're like me and you have someone, a significant other, in my case it's my husband, who has to go to sleep with noise from the TV, from the radio, whatever, then you know the plight that I am suffering, right? So we have compromised, and now he uses his earbuds and he listens to his podcasts, his stocks, whatever he's listening to through his earbuds and his phone on this bedside table. So I can't hear it. So I thought, you know what? When I saw these, I was like, this is a great gift. It is a sleep mask, so if he goes to bed before me and I'm watching TV, you know, it's drowning out his light. But it's also a mask that's Bluetooth, so he can still play his stocks from his phone or whatever through his mask. He can still go to sleep with his noise, not be disturbed by my TV. I can't hear what he's listening to. It's a win-win for both of us, right? So look, he watches my video, so hopefully he won't see this, but if he does, that's fine too, because it won't be his only gift. But I saw that and I was like, how unique. Now, I don't know how it works or anything else, but it looked like it works pretty good. It has a lot of stars, so I'm like, I'm hoping that this works for him and he will be willing to use it, because I just think it's a nice gift. It's a cute gift, so I'm going to be getting that for him. If any of you are like me, maybe you're like him and it'll be good for you. Get it for yourself. But I'm telling you, if you know that somebody has to go to sleep with noise, that's the perfect gift for them. So I'm going to be picking that up this season. The third thing that I think would make a great gift for, you know, him or her is hair care products. So you know this is hair care channel. I can't leave out the hair care products, right? So yeah, you can never go wrong with hair products, in my opinion. Now that I am a YouTuber, I'm natural and everything, I have my cousins, my sisters, my friends, you know, coming to me all the time. You got any hair care products? Or what should I use for this? Or what should I use for that? I mean, I'm sure you do too. So if you do, this is your opportunity to get them the things that you love, or the things that you think that they would like. Or maybe they are newly natural and they've come across a few products that they really like, but they have to order them, and so it's like they don't really go to them because they have to order them. That's a perfect gift. So you order them and you give them to them. This is a good gift for men as well. There are a lot of men now who are taking better care of their natural hair, and they like natural hair products too. It's the whole, it comes under that whole umbrella of manscaping and pampering yourself and all this kind of stuff. That's all part of it. So a few of the items that I think would make great gifts are hair care kits. So I'm going to link a few of them here. Talking like speaking of maybe curl mix or 4C only. These are kits that already come in a box. All you got to do is wrap it up. You don't have to worry about a box to put them in. I'm sure a lot of other hair care companies you know, package their things in boxes as well, but if they don't, it's okay. Go ahead and put them in a box or put them in a nice gift bag. Nature's Little Secret is always really good to get someone. I think their products are nice because they're very moisturizing. They're not too thick, but they're not too thin. A lot of her products have no coconut oil in them. So for people who are sensitive to coconut oil and things like that, they will still be able to use her products. And the list goes on. So that's just an idea. And because sometimes these products are a little bit more expensive, and if people aren't sure whether they're going to like them or not, then it makes a nice gift to them so they don't have to spend the money on it themselves. And most likely you can find a discount code, or you may already have a discount code for some of these companies, so you can get it, you know, for a lot less than someone else could be able to get them for. So on the same token, if you didn't want to spend that amount of money, but you did want to get them something, because maybe they're looking at your hair and they're like, oh, I love your hair. What do you use in your hair? And you know what you use and you know what you love. Get them what you use and what you love, but get it in a travel kit. So those are readily available too. I'll link some here. They come in little bags. They're travel size, so they can travel with them. They're small enough so they can try them out. If they don't like them, you haven't spent a lot of money on them. If they do like them, then they know that they can go out and get the bigger sizes on their own or whatever. So either way makes a great gift. Do not sleep on hair products, guys. People love hair and body products when it comes to, you know, taking care of themselves and pampering themselves and things like that. So there you go. Another gift that I think would be good for men or women is candles. I know y'all probably saying candles. No man want no candles. Yes, men like candles. Men like their homes to smell good as well. Men like their bathrooms to smell good as well, especially if you know a man who lives on his own, just now getting out to get his own apartment or whatever. A nice little candle set would be a perfect housewarming gift, Christmas gift, or whatever. I have a candle that stays in my hall bath. That's the bath that my husband uses most of the time. And there's a candle in there that stays lit. You can get it in a scent that is manly, that he would like. Men have, you know, their girlfriends come over. They want the house smelling good, the apartment smelling good. So yes, men like candles as well. Some nice candles are Chesapeake Bay candles. You can find those pretty much anywhere. I'll link some right here. What I like about Chesapeake Bay candles is that they come in very minimalistic, some of them. The ones that I like come in very minimalistic jars. So if you know a woman or a man who's minimalistic, you know, they would love these. I like the fact that a lot of them come with wooden lids, which makes them a little bit more masculine for men to be able to like and have around their home. They look a little bit more upscale when they're just the clear jars with the wooden tops on them. So here's a few here that can go for unisex, men or women. Just get the scent that would go for the woman or go for the man or whatever. Those make great gifts. They're great stocking stuffers, and then you're putting them on, so later when they run out, they're like, oh, okay, I like those candles, I'll go get those. And you can readily find them. They're affordable, so you can't miss out with that. Right now, they do have other candles that are in colored jars. So if you are someone who don't like the minimalistic look, if you're someone who wants your candle jar to match your room, you want a blue candle jar, you want a pink candle jar, whatever, they have those too. So they're well-rounded. That's just an idea. For those of you who know people who like their homes to smell good but don't necessarily like open flames around, maybe they have young kids, they don't want the young kids to get to the flame, they have pets, they don't want the pets to knock the candles off, but they still want their homes to smell good, then you can get you a wax melt thingamabob. You know what I'm talking about. I'll link some here. I lost the name of it, but anyway, and you put wax melts in them and you just let the wax melt, right? And the scent permeates the air. So you can do something like that. They are so nice. They look very good. They can blend in with the furniture. They can go in the kitchen, the living room, or whatever. That is something that a man would be able to like too. So it won't look, maybe it won't look as feminine as, you know, a candle. Maybe he wants something that looks more like a piece of furniture that sits on a table or whatever, and then he can just melt his waxes in that. So that's a great gift. If you're looking for some nice wax melts, check out Lay's Little Shop.com. I think I talked about her wax melts in a previous video, but yeah, you know, support a sister and go over and check out some of her wax melts. They're affordable, and you know, you can get the gift, the actual wax warmer, and then buy some of her wax melts to go inside it. That is a great gift. I mean, they have some really nice wax warmers nowadays, so that's a great gift that can go for a woman or a man. So can't go wrong with something like that. So yeah, hopefully you will look into that. I will have all these things linked in the description box below if you're interested. You know, most of this stuff is, you know, you can find on Amazon, so you can get one or multiple items all at once and put it in your cart. But if not, you can definitely find something similar somewhere else if you actually like to go out and shop, you know, so they're readily available. So another thing that is unisex that can go for a man or a woman is a nice robe. You cannot go wrong with a nice robe for the holidays. It's cozy. Who doesn't want to cozy up in front of a fireplace, watching a movie in a nice robe during the holidays? Who don't want to wear a nice robe when they're in the kitchen cooking, making them a cup of coffee during the holidays, and then even year round? I love a nice cozy robe. And guys, we keep our robes too long. We keep our robes too long. That little pink robe that y'all see me in sometimes, I've had it for years. It's time to let it go. Guess what? I want a new robe for Christmas. I'm gonna get me a new cozy robe. I got lots of robes. I got waffle robes, I got the silk robes and everything, but I want a nice fluffy cozy robe, a nice new one for Christmas. So don't think, well, my husband has a robe, my wife has a robe, my mom has a robe, whatever. Maybe they do, but everybody wants a nice fresh robe for Christmas or for a birthday or whatever. I'm gonna tell you something. Robes are like towels and washcloths and sheets. Every year you want new sheets, new bedding, new wash towels. You know, you don't want to wear the same and use the same sheets and towels year after year after year after year. You don't want to wear the same ratty robe year after year. Don't be ashamed to get someone a nice cozy robe for Christmas. And if you want to get them a silky one, or you know, a smoking jacket for your man or whatever, for his cigar, whatever, do that too. They all fall under the same thing, but it's nice, something that people don't always want to buy for themselves, so it makes a nice gift. Pick up your robe for somebody this year this season. All right. Okay, so another gift that I think is nice is fragrances. You can't go wrong with getting somebody a fragrance. So how many times have you worn a fragrance and your girlfriend or, you know, a male friend or whoever says, "Ooh, you smell good. What are you wearing?" A lot, right? So why not get them a fragrance for Christmas? If you're not sure what type of fragrance to get them what they admire on you. Get them what you think that they would like. Get them a sample set. I'm going to list it here. Get them a sample set from Sephora or whatever. Sephora, Ulta, all these places. You know, everybody sells little samples, travel size scents that cost $30 or whatever, you know, the spray, the roll-on or whatever. Most, you know, you can get that, or you can get a little set from Sephora or whatever that has a variety of scents in it, so they can kind of go through and smell and see the ones that they like. So that's a way to go too. If you don't know what they like, but you want to get them something that has all of it in it. They can try it. That makes a great stocking stuffer. Then they can smell through which ones that they want. That's for men or for women. And then when they find the one they want, they can go out and get the bigger size if they want to. The reason I'm saying not to get a big bottle, you can if you want to. Feel free if you are sure. But cologne, fragrances, you know, perfumes, they can be expensive. So if you're not sure that the person is going to like it, I'd say go with the travel size first. You're spending under $50 for the most part. And if they don't care for it, you're not out a lot of money. They don't feel bad about not using it. They're not worried about you coming, you know, why aren't you wearing a fragrance? I don't smell it. They don't feel bad. But if you get a big old bottle and then they don't like it, they're going to be dodging you for the rest of the year, because it's like, dang, I don't like this, and I don't want her to, you know, be asking me, well, how come I ain't wearing it? Because I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? It happens. It happens. So go with the travel size or go with the sample kits for fragrances, unless you know for certain what that person's favorite fragrance is. Then by all means, go for the big one and get them that as a gift. Another gift that I think is great for a man or a woman are throw blankets. I love a good throw blanket. I have tons of them. I've thrown some out because I had them so long, and then when I get a new one, I kind of just switch them out. They are so nice. Who doesn't want a nice cozy throw again to lay up on the couch with the fireplace going, watching your movie? You want to be cozy and comfortable. I'll link some here. If you know that the person that you're buying for is hot-natured, they do have thinner type throws. It's just something about being covered up, even if it's just from the hips down when you're watching a movie. If you know someone who is really cold-natured, they have thicker ones and cozier ones. You pick whether you want them thinner, thicker. You pick whether you want them the color to match their decor that you're buying for, or, you know, if they love animal print, you know, you get them animal print or whatever. You can even get them personalized if you want to, with their picture on them, if you have a picture of them, whatever you want to do. But you can't go wrong with throws. Throws, like I said, good to cover up with. They're good to just sling over the couch for decor. They're nice to throw on the floor when you're having a nice at-home picnic. You can use them for so many things. You cannot go wrong with a nice throw blanket. They're nice to just have at the end of the bed. So even if you're just watching TV in bed and you just want your feet covered up, or if you're reading a book in bed, you just have your feet covered up. It's just something about that. So yeah, don't look down on no throw blanket either. I love a nice throw blanket. These are things that I thought of because they're things that I like, that people think, oh, that's just a cheesy gift. I don't want to get you just a throw blanket. No, that's something that I would really like. That's something that I wouldn't have to buy for myself. It's something that I like to switch out every year to have a nice, fresh one. You know what I'm saying? It just spruces up every year. You know, it's something about changing the home and sprucing up and just having something new to look at. It gives you a different mindset. It just kind of you know, takes you out of that regular, it takes you out of the slump of, oh, here's that same old throw. You know what I mean? So yeah, throws, towels, sheets, all of those. But I'll link a few of them here that I think are really nice and soft and cozy. And guys, last but not least, everybody likes a good, at least I do, and most women I know like a good tote bag, okay? So most men that I know don't really carry totes, but they do carry messenger bags. So if you have a teacher, if you have someone who likes to carry their Bibles and pens and stuff like that to church, if you have someone who is in the workforce and has to carry back and forth a laptop and notebooks and all that type of stuff, a nice tote for a woman is great. A nice messenger bag is nice for a man. I'll link a few up here. And then you can't go wrong with weekenders. Any type of luggage is a good gift. A weekender is great because you can find those for around $50 or less, and they be some pretty nice ones. So they're big enough to get you some, you know, your clothes and your shoes and everything in for a weekend when you don't want to carry a whole, you know, suitcase or whatever. So those are always nice for a man or a woman too. So always think of luggage. Some type of weekender bag is good for unisex, man or woman. And then if you're looking for just a man or a woman, a messenger bag, and usually men carry the messenger bags. Women do too, but usually I see that for men, for their laptops to carry to work and things like that, and then a nice tote bag for a woman. So I did want to show you one tote bag that I have right now. I'll link it here too, but I have it on hand because I actually have it for myself and I know the quality of it. So the one that I'm getting ready to show you, I can vouch for. There are other ones similar to this on Amazon and probably other places. I cannot vouch for those, but they are available. So this particular tote bag I like because it is very sturdy. It's personalized. So that's another thing about getting someone a tote or a messenger bag, a weekend or something like that. You can always have it personalized or embossed with their initial or whatever. This one happens to be mine. I left the label and everything on there because I wanted to show you how you can use it as a gift bag as well. So a lot of these things that I told you about in this gift guide, a throw, candles, fragrances, cookbook, whatever, you can put all that in here and then give them the tote as well, which would make a nice gift. And yeah, just put the tissue paper up out of this, and isn't that a great bag, gift bag that they won't have to throw away? How many times do we buy these expensive gift bags that cost I don't know how much money because we need them to be big enough? People get their gifts out of them and the next thing you know, they're throwing them away. That is money wasted. This is a gift bag. It's nice. It's personalized and they can use it year after year after year. What I like about this one, it is canvas, it's cream and black, which is a nice neutral color that will go with pretty much anything. It also has the floor mat in it to keep it structured at the bottom, which makes it nice. And the handles are nice on it and it's nice and sturdy. You can take this off if you want to when you're just carrying it yourself. But if you're trying to give it to as a gift, I would take this off, leave the bow on there, and then just put, you know, another hanger, you know, a to from card on it or whatever. But this is really, really, really nice. That's something that can be, books can be carried in. If you go to the grocery and you're just picking up a few items, they can be thrown in there, especially when nowadays a lot of places you have to pay for your grocery bags. It's just a nice, all around tote. I can see a I've said, yeah, you get the drift, right? You get the drift. So that one I can vouch for. I will have it linked below too. There are other places that sell similar ones where you may be able to get them in different colors. The site that I got this one from, which is Mud Pie, this brand is Mud Pie. They only sell them in this color, at least on Amazon, that I could find. So I do want to let you know that. But guys, these are great gifts. If you found something here that you like, that you're interested in, like I said, I will try to link everything down below. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.